Good morning, everyone. How are we today? I hope you're all well. We had lovely sunshine over the weekend. It was quite warm. My name's Susie, and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. So anywhere in Australia, I can help you if you need any paper crafting products, stamps, dies, whatever you would like. Hi, Lynn, Holly, Kim, how are you all? Lovely to see you here. And yes, Lynn, hi, Deborah. He loved it. At first, he thought it was a bit sort of edgy about it. But then it was a bit hot too. So we brought him in, which he complained about. And Paul's put a piece of cord stuff that won't break right across from one end of the garden to the other, and then you've got a piece that comes out and that hooks to Zeus's harness, and then it can go up and down the grass. So he was very happy with that, and the birds were going mad. They were stirring him up, something chronic. They'd fly down and swoop right in front of him. They wouldn't want to do that because he can jump very high and they'll get too close and you know what'll happen, and I don't like that. So I want to thank Holly. Not Holly, Kim, beg your pardon. A beautiful card from Kim on Friday. Absolutely gorgeous. And when my son comments on a card, you know it's got to be good. So thank you so much, Kim. And I'm glad we found each other as well. So, yeah, I'll put it with my other cards because I keep them. I don't throw them away. I keep them. So, what are we up to today? Cheeky birds? Definitely cheeky birds. The fridge, that's all the countries I went to. So everywhere I went, I bought a fridge. It is a beautiful card. But I can't find my display of my Susie D designs. It fell off again. Paul might have picked it up. I've got to get some two-sided tape to put on there. You got a card. Oh, lovely. Marlene. Yes, I got one from her too. That was the one I got from Marlene. Beautiful. Yes, I do too, Deb. It's beautiful. So that was Marlene's card. And that was Kim's. And look, one from Deborah as well. Beautiful cards. And it's nice to get them in the mail. So it is, you feel really, you received, good morning, Marlene. Were your ears burning? We were all saying about getting cards. You're getting a full mantle now, Kim? Yeah, it's nice when we receive cards in the mail, isn't it? And anybody wanting to put their name down can text us or Deborah Sake's names, and we can add them to our list, and we can send you birthday cards or just a card out of the blue, which is always nice to receive. So that's lovely. Okay, let's go down to the desk and we'll see what we're doing. So just change my camera. Got to check my audio because for some reason it keeps going blank. There we go. We're down here. So the card I'm making today is called a Gatefold card. It does stand up, even with the points. So this is just my mock-up because there's a piece that goes on the front here. Hi, Donna. Lovely to see you. You're heading out west for a couple of weeks. Oh, wonderful. Whereabouts are you going? So this is the card we're making, as I say, and it does stand up even with the points. And there's one in the middle too, which I didn't put on this because this is just my mock-up that I like to make before. That'll be fabulous, Marlene. Always wanted to travel Australia. Yep, that's another one. So we've got written, I did that one in black with red. So this one I'm doing red with black. So we've got our pieces. And I'll give you the measurements. So there's the cut pieces. All right, so I've got oh, here it is. So I'm using the B one, B mine. Oh, that'd be lovely, Winton and Longreach and wherever. That's wonderful. Very exciting. So enjoy your vacation. So the card is 10 by 4. All right. So because this is made from a 12-inch paper, we've got another card that's 4 by 4 that will actually sit onto here. So it will fold like that. And that gives you that whole card then. So you've got a mountain and a valley, and when you put this on, you will have a mountain. All right. Yeah, I'm going to see, it is a Qantas one, and or who was Williams, R.M. Williams. He's got a museum or something out there as well. So, firstly, I'm going to put that on there. So I'm going to put my glue press on here. Come on. I think I'm going to have to refill it up. So it's playing with it last night. So when we moved, which was what, last weekend? The guy that moved us, Todd, also deals in things, amusement things, and he sells them. So he told Paul that he had a pool table for sale for $1,500. Yeah, the Qantas Museum, definitely, yes. I'd love to get out that way and have a look at them. That's what I get for not putting the lid back on. I had some pins. That's too thick. Yep. Took the whole thing out. It's nearly out. I got up as far as Mount Isa. Oh. We might use the other one. It's got to be filled up anyway. Yeah, so I told Paul he had these pool tables. So Paul was interested in getting one for outside because it's a big, it's a patio the length of the house. Come on. One of you work for me, crikey. This is a new one that's filled with glue. Not starting to come out. This one's the fine tip one. So with the glue press, you get 2 bottles. One's already full, which was this one. I'll fill that up after. So you can see this one's very fine. Saves on glue, I suppose. Now you want to get this sort of right on the edge, but you also don't want to go over the crease. So that's good. So that makes it then as if you have 12 by 12 paper. So we'll just leave that a minute to settle down. So now I've got some pieces. So I've got should have 4 of these. 5, I got 3. I've missed one somewhere. So we're going to put these on to that'd be awesome, Marlene. Be able to do your crafting as well when you're not busy, when you're just sitting and relaxing. Anyway, I was talking about, so Paul decides he'll buy this pool table. So he rang Todd on the weekend and said, yeah, it's a go. I'll buy it from you. And so some late Sunday, because he was out jet skiing, he comes up with the truck and the pool table. So he reckons he's bought it for Isabella and her friends when they have a party here. So that will go on there. I have to cut another black. Probably put it down somewhere. So when I get up in the morning, I've got a fridge in front of my window. That means all that I'm looking at, instead of the garden and the trees and everything, is the back of a fridge. So I told him he can move it. Wasn't happy about it, but it got moved. So anyway, along comes the, it's a little bit too, it needs a smidgen off it. So here comes Todd with the pool table. So next thing I know, we've got a hockey table as well. So, yeah, I don't play them, but yeah, the gig's mine. That's all they seem to do, is go to parties these days. Just about every weekend, Bella's off to a party somewhere. Yeah, so we now have a hockey table and a pool table. On the back veranda. But lucky for him, I've got 2 tables here and a servery over there, that he didn't take my spot for my for my card classes. And moved the fridge. So now I've got my my view back, and I could even put Zeus out there if it was, as long as it wasn't too hot. I'd forgotten how the nozzle on this was really tiny. I'm going to have to take a slice off there too. So I've got to cut a black one. Just take a smidgen off. Yeah, well, you know, she's 16, so all that they want to do all weekend is party. I don't think we did that much like that when I was that age. Well, when I was that age, we came out here, so I didn't know anybody. So let's have a look, see what I've got in there. Oh, maybe one of these. So this is what I'm using, is the red, which is real red, and I'm using this paper, which is Be Mine. I've had that for ages. Now let's see if we can get something out of here that matches. That one's all right size-wise, a little bit chopped off it, and it'll be fine. And this one's fractioned too short. So we'll just trim this one a little bit. See how we go. Take a fraction off here. So as you can see behind me probably, there is boxes still everywhere. I managed over the weekend to get my bedroom of Mickey Mouse. They do, don't they? I got Mickey Mouse somewhere. It's going to hang him on the fridge, but I need some tape or something. I don't think I did. No, he's not there. He'll be somewhere hanging about. Okay, so that looks about right. When I was there, be 25 years ago. And we were there for the 25th anniversary at Disneyland in Anaheim. We paid for a week, and that gives us, we could go in and out. We walked our feet off, I can tell you. Day and night. Okay, now we're going to put it on here, on our card base. So I'm going to put one each there. And then I'm going to put one each here. It goes with the red, doesn't it? Like Mickey Mouse. So we'll put these down on, and these were 3.5 by 1 3/4, I think it was. I'll tell you. If you want, I can put the measurements in the box. Three and 3/4 by 1 3/4. So that's what they were, the base one. So if you want, I can put the measurements in the box below when I've finished. It's actually one of Laura Strand, is it? Laura Strand? One of, I'm casing one of hers. There was plenty of ladies did this card, but they did it a couple of years ago. I couldn't find anything really that was or like done recently. So, because you find a lot of people will case them. I can never do straight. Come up a bit. So just make sure when you do it that you can still fold it. That's one. And again, you know, you just put your own take to it. But I just waffle along and do whatever. But I like doing fun folds too. And again, check it that you can still fold it up. Otherwise, you'll have to move it. If you go it too far on the crease, then you'll it won't fold nicely. So we've got this one. This loved his time outside. So later on this afternoon, I'll put him out again. He's got to go to the vet for his injection. Now, the birds really had him going yesterday, I tell you, when he first went out. They were all making noises and flying around, some butcher birds and minor birds. But he's only got, I think Paul said, a 3 metre length as far as he can go. So, which is good, because hopefully can't jump that high that he'll get a bird. So there we go. Now for our middle. So this is our middle card here. And then this one goes on the top. So I thought I might do the bees on here. What do you think? Suzanne, a new guy in the jazz. So I have to trim that up a bit. So we had the black on the red. No, red then black. And I might have to cut this one down a bit. Do you think we should do the bees? Make it more cheerful, wouldn't it? So let's have a look. Well, I have to trim this one up because it's a bit wider. Okay. So you like the bees? Shall we use the bees? See what size this is. Well, it probably needs to come down to 3 1/4. This one is just over 3 1/4. So if we do this one at 3 1/4, we should be right. Like the bees? That's good. Thank you, Kim. So I can't find my my Dyson. I went to sweep the floor, hoover the floor, and I can't find my Dyson anywhere. They might have put it in one of the sheds. I hope so. I had so much trouble with that bung cleaning people. And it looks like they went back at night because it took a photograph out the back doors, and it was night time. But they still didn't do their job properly. They didn't do the oven, a little bit, but not much. And I think the real estate lady felt sorry for me. So she said she's quite happy to class it as clean for the new people moving in. But I will be writing a letter to the company because it's a big company all over Australia. There we go. So I will be complaining about it because now she's added on charges for things they didn't do. So I will be complaining to the company. It was like trying to pull teeth to get... Hi, Tanya. Lovely to see you. Yeah, so it's like pulling teeth, trying to get them to go back and do stuff. And I swear they hosed the place out. They didn't wash it with a mop. There we go. So we've got our beads. And this will be going down in the middle there. So it'll probably be quite a thick card. Yeah, unfortunately though, Kim, you've got to pay in advance. Like, they won't touch it and they want a deposit to book it. But they definitely didn't do what they should have done. And it was funny because all their photos from the other day had the timestamp of 12:30 on it. And Shane and I were there. We must have left just before them. And Shane had done the back fly screen for me. But on their photos, it was still the fly screen that was torn from Sue's. They all do. Yeah, when you get to the house, when they get to the house, like, you pay a deposit. Now, I can't even find my nail varnish. So that one. As I say, make sure that they are not on the crease and that your card folds nicely. So, like that. Now, we've got our little side bits to do. I might just have to trim these up a bit. So these go here on either side. So we've got honey jars. So we've just got to trim a little bit off. And then I need a centre one for there. So I'm just going to put that there. I have got a little trimmer somewhere. So a red piece will be fine. But we will need to take a tiny bit off each side of this. And a little bit off the side. I'm going to take a bit off the side as well. Just a fraction. I'll tell you what, they charge me over $1,000. And for that amount of money not doing their job. Yeah, Tanya, the cleaning company. Okay, that looks about right for that. And I need to take just a smidge off this one too. So what I'm dreading is I had oil on the driveway from my car. We sort of got it out, but it still leaves a mark. So she's got to get somebody to clean that. I tried to get somebody to clean it. So let's put this one together. Yeah, I will be doing, Tanya. I'll be sending an email to the head office, and I'll give him a bad review. I don't like doing things like that. Yep. I mean, it's sad when the company is Australia-wide. Still need to take a bit off that. Yeah, so the company is Australia-wide. It's not just a person who's doing it from home type thing. There we go. So it's not just a sole person doing it. You just have to have a drink. My voice is going croaky again. And I haven't had a speech therapy thing for 3 weeks now. So tomorrow, Wednesday, I've got an appointment with them over a video appointment. Bye, Deb. Night. Have a good sleep. Yes, they have, Tanya. That's quite correct. And it's probably not only me. I'll probably find that other people have had the same experience. The original one I bought, she took off to New South Wales and let me down. So it was just one of those things. It was there's a name for it when everything happens at once. And Paul found this one. So it's been a bit of a trying time. Still, okay, so there's one of our honey jars. I have got a bin there, I'm not just chucking it down. So we'll probably need to take a little fraction off this because I think I cut them all about 4 inches each one, 4 by 4. So I take off just a little tiny little bit. Susan at the moment is in my bed, curled up, fast asleep. I wouldn't mind being a cat. Gets fed. Yes, they are, Tanya. Definitely. It'll be interesting when I go on the internet to see if anybody else has had the same problem with them. And I think they were students. They weren't very old. So I'd say they were overseas students earning extra money to pay their tuition. My granddaughter, she's doing nursing at uni. And she works. She's worked since she was 13. 13? Yeah, I think it's 13. They're allowed to get a job. So she worked for Macca's for ages. And then Macca's closed down. Oops, that was a bit of a... So she had a couple of different, a shoe shop one. There we go. Yeah, so she worked in a shoe shop, but she didn't particularly like that. So now she's working in BWS, booze, selling alcohol. So it pays for her tuition and spending money to go to concerts and all that. Oh, it's still a little bit needs coming off that end bit. Just a fraction. Oh, that piece did go on the floor. I hope everybody had a great weekend. So all these big squares were 4 by 4. And then you go down to 3 3/4. And of course this one you cut on the angle. need to take a fraction more off. Because I only want a fine border around, yeah, just needs a fraction more. Bye, Lynn. Bye for now. Have a lovely day. So I just need to that should be about right. Oops. Yeah, so these started off at 4 inches square, 4 by 4, and then put them down to 3 3/4, and then to 3 1/2. And the first one I did, I put the layers on and then chopped it down the middle, which didn't sort of work out because you didn't have the edging. Okay, so there's our points. Now we've got to do another square piece, which will go in here. So I've got a black piece that will no, that's not big enough. Well, I think I'm going to have to cut another piece of black. I thought I had no black left, but I found, what's this one? That one should be right. Yeah, so I found a whole packet, which was great. So these will sit like this. So we have to snip these pieces off. All right. So I've not put the red in only because it will make it very thick to post. So I'm just going to put this one and a piece of designer paper on here. All right. So that's it. So shall we use the honey jars? for the inside. Or shall we use the bees? What do you think? Or the little flowers? We've got some little bees here. Which one do you think? Which one do you think we should use? Oops. I'll throw my piece away. The little bees. Because we've already got bees under here, and you won't really see them because this will be over the top. So the little bees, they go both ways, so that's not directional. So this is what we'd see with the little bees. So we can try it and see what you think. So I'm doing that 4 3/4. Yeah, your mini catalogue. I didn't put an order in at the moment. It takes smaller. But I'll put one in within the next week or so. Just costs a fortune to move. Mine's waiting in for me to put my order in. I've got about $400 or $500 worth of stuff there. So I just need to get my bond back. The bond was $4,000. It's just ridiculous. Okay, there we go. That's done. I only looked at the one online. the beads go both ways, so I just don't do straight. Now, so I'm going to put this on the back. So I want to get it even in each sort of triangle. Same sort of here. But I'm going to have to chop it off at the sides here. And try and have the same in each corner. That looks about right. I've got pencils somewhere and all this stuff. Yep. I'm just going to mark them because it's only these two that I want to take off. That moved on me. So just eyeball it. You can mark, ruler it out if you want to do it cut precisely. Am I? Well, thanks, Kim. Yeah, some days are better than others, aren't they? Pair of scissors. Not using my ribbon scissors this time, like I did the other day. Very naughty. So I'm just going to cut across. Yeah, I've had this big one for ages. So now we have to sit it. So that it sits on there like that. And then when you fold it over, you're going to have these sitting on the edge like that. Isn't that cool? I loved it when I saw it being done. As I say, it was a couple of years old, the one I sourced. Don't go across the top like I just nearly did. This will be a very bright and colourful card, won't it? So look at the bees. I think I like that way. Try and get it halfway. And so you've got your point there. So you're not seeing the bees that are underneath, but you've just got you're talking about mini catalogue, Tanya. So just make sure you can close it. Okay. So there we go. We've got that bit. Now we have to put our triangles on. So you want it to sit on the edge and be about the same at the top and bottom. So you can see here it's just a little bit shorter. Yeah, you were talking about the catalogue. I only looked at the one online. So because we need to pull this out like this, we really just want to go down that edge and maybe a little bit in, but not all the way across. You haven't looked at it yet? Oh, thank you. That's nice. Thank you, Donna. So I don't mind the thinner nozzle for short things, but I think for doing a whole card or something, it probably needs a little bit of a bigger hole. Mind you, saves you glue. So anybody got anything exciting going on? You think that wants to come to Canada? Well, you never know, do you, Kim? Okay, so put it towards the edge. Try and get your points about even. And then pop it down. So then we've got to do the other side. So we're going to do the same thing. Put our beads away up here. I haven't got as much room as I had before. Hi, Sue, how you going? Oh, no, don't be sorry. Everybody has things to do, so, you know. Gee. I went right over it, but still pulled out the way we want it to. Oh, that'd be fabulous. I wish something like that was around here, Donna. But once I get straight, I will be putting some card classes together. And hopefully I can get a few people to come and learn how to make cards. I had a couple at the other place I was at. And one of the ladies, bless her, she had some disability. And she always used to love to come, which was great. Now line these up. But she couldn't do much. I think it was just to get out of the house. What do we love something like? What are we doing? We're texting for our Happy Mail. Now, we've got a card like that. We can put happy birthday in the middle. What I did while I was watching the rain, oh, okay, yeah, that'll be great, is I did cut them out, but I don't know whether you can see. I did it with Winker Stella. I started doing it and colouring it in, but I didn't like it. So I went this way. Oh, that's great, Donna. I might have to start something like that myself. It'll be good. Now I'm going to cut these out. So we just want to decorate it. You don't have to. You can just put happy birthday on it and leave it. But I like to do, oops, that's a bit big. I would have played around with the inks. So I'm losing the mini. So I've got plate 1, plate 2. And I'm going to put these on here and get our dies. This is a beautiful set, this. It does sound fun, doesn't it? I love this. This was really good for wedding or engagements, something like that. I think I should put another piece of magnetic sheet in there because I'm doubling up. Now, where have we got some I'll be so happy once I get this straight. And most of it is my stuff. So majority of the boxes is mine for my here's some for my craft, because not do I do cards, but I also do jewellery making. No, this one's not going to work for me. And I also do wire wrapping. You bought a boatload. That's in the States. All right. If I was doing it then, I probably would. But when I went to the States, I wasn't. This not very good, this sticky tape. I'll try this one. At least it's in one piece. Well, I've missed a bit of flour on that. All right, let's cut that one out. "2007? Gee, I haven't been doing it that long. Cards. And I'm going to start, once I get organised, I will do some jewellery videos too. Is this the one? Yeah. Get it there. Stick it down. Yeah, so I want to try and do that too. And that would be great with this outdoor and we should have everybody about on there now. I can't find my revised one. Just one more to cut out. Now, we want a sentiment, don't we? Well, we really wouldn't make a wedding card like this. Oh, wow. That's enormous. Hi, Sheila. How you going? Lovely to see you. Now, as I said, we want to wishing you a lifetime of happiness. That would be a nice one to stamp inside. Or let's see what we've got. We could do happy birthday. I love this script. That's why I like this. Wishing you a lifetime of love and happiness. We could put happy birthday on the front. Bye, Holly. Have a great night. Hi, Glenda. Sorry if I missed you before. Thank you. So, do you think happy birthday on the front and then wishing you a lifetime of love and happiness inside? Happy birthday would be good. Yeah, I think happy birthday. It's a nice, bright, colourful card, isn't it? And I like the script on this. Oh, here's a bit. And I'm going to use my secret C. This has become my new black. Look. Things going everywhere here. We need a bit of a, oh, I don't want that big one. Try to put it where I want it and it keeps sticking to my fingers. So, happy birthday. Cool. And that's what went on the floor with my got it. So we'll put that one back because I have a couple of stamps that are homeless. And I don't know where they are or where they go. So if we do that, and then there's no such thing as being late, Glenda. And there's always the replay if you want to catch up on that, what we're doing. So I'm late to some things too. Now, oops, I think that one will do. And I just thought this is going to be really hard to put on the inside. So I don't think I'll use it. Well, I could stamp it on, I suppose. What do you think? Could we stamp that one on there? Yeah, I think it's great that you do them for aged people and hospitals. I reckon that's fantastic. Oh, let's go this way. So I decided I'm going to stamp this one on. Well, you can see it. Now we've got to do our happy birthday. I've actually kept quite clean hands this time. Yeah, I think it's great that they do them for the hospitals too. Actually, I might have to find some way of putting mine out there. I get so many when you do sometimes 7 a week or 14 a week. No, I don't want those. So I'm going to go with this one. Stylish shapes usually always wins out. Donna, do you pay for these card classes? I know this is quite large. But you'll see what I'm going to do with it. Bye, Kim. Catch you later. So, let's get rid of this out of the way. So, I'm going to put that across there like that. Oh, Sheila, that's wonderful. Hi, Leslie. Lovely to see you. Welcome. I love seeing all the ladies on here, and they're a beautiful lot of ladies. So I reckon we wanted to stay. So I'm only going to do it on one side, and then we're going to take our roses here, and I'm going to make them sit across there like that. So the roses I did, I don't know whether you can see it, I did Winker Stella on them. So I think we'll put that across there like that, and we'll pop them up. You've been lurking. I do that sometimes too, Leslie, lurk in the background. So this card is quite thick. So you might get extra postage on it, because you've got quite a few layers of card. So we'll pop this up. Oh, we've got possums here. Apparently they were running running across the patio roof, and so you could even put a belly band on that. To keep it down. You could put a belly band on, but I didn't think of that before, but you can still do it. So I'm going to put these across there like that. And then I'm going to take my roses, and I'm going to do them on this side and on here. Don't want to cover that Y up. So if I just put, I think I'll use minis. So if we just put them across there like that, and when you pull it out like that, you'll have your roses as well. Now I did stamp that inside, but even though it was secret C, it's still a bit hard to sort of see. So I'd probably put a smaller sentiment. So I'm going to go along the top here. Now this is going to be guessing, because I don't want it on this other piece here. I want it just on the happy birthday. So you're going to have to watch where you go with your dimensionals. Maybe one there. I'm throwing it away now. So there you go. We have it. I have one on the end. Sick. See that one? I'm going to push it in because when you open the card, it's showing. So I'm just pushing it down, making sure that nothing is on this side that you can see. Yes, it is getting ridiculous, postage. When I went to the post office last time, the lady asked me if I was a pensioner. And I said, yes, I was. Apparently, and this is in Australia, you can get stamps and you don't pay. I think you get 50 a year. And on a stamp within Australia, you put two of the stamps on, but they're special stamps. They fill out a form for you and you don't pay as much. And all the times I've been going in the post office, nobody's ever said it to me. Oh, wow, 16 years. Oh, congratulations. That's a long time. So, yes, you would have heaps of cards, Leslie. Yes, your mum gets them. Yeah. So anybody that is on an Australian pension can get them. Okay, thanks for that, Deb. She sent you an update, so I probably have one as well. So we're going to put a couple of little gems on. And I might use these gems, they're just plain. You get the cheaper stamps too, Leslie. Yeah. It sure helps if you're sending a lot of cards. I didn't know about it. I've been going there for years, at least 2.5 years, and nobody ever said anything to me about it till this nice lady. I thought, wow. So I'm going to take a larger one. I'm actually going to put that in the centre of that big rose. I'll take a medium one and we'll put it there on the happy birthday. And then, of course, we've got to have 3, haven't we? I might put it on that rose there. Spritz it with Queen Castella. Yeah, that's right, Donna. I don't think I've got any left in this one. I must refill them. I've got another one hanging around somewhere. Oh, here it is. And this one's at the cactus too. I'll open a fresh one up. And I'll fill the other two up. I'll undo it, take off this black piece, screw it back up, and see the difference. And this should be nice and juicy. Why isn't it coming out? It's going down there. Just have to press a bit more because it hasn't been used. Oh, there it went. That was a big blob. All right. $4.30 from New Zealand to Australia. I paid $3 to send one to Canada and the USA. Oh, did we put pork? Oh. Well, that was silly, wasn't it? Silly me. It was probably me. So you didn't know you lived in another suburb, Sue. So here's our card. It stands up. So it makes a great one for a birthday card, a wedding card. Yeah, $3 to Canada and the USA. And you can't get one any cheaper than with that. It's $3. It's only the ones within Australia that you can get the cheap stamps. So, all right. Yeah, they are a special stamp, Tanya. I haven't got my case here. It's probably in the bedroom. They are a special stamp. So you just ask them when you go to the post office with your pension card that you want those. She asked for my pension card and then filled it all in, gave me some stamps, and then they give you a card. So you just produce that card at the post office when you go, and they'll give you the cheaper stamps. So, you know, roughly about half price. So, oh, thank you, Sheila. Yeah, I thought it was pretty amazing. It was from, I saw one from Laura Strengths, and also Ice Magic had one on. So, but they were both, I think, a couple of years old. So I'll come back up the top. Just bear with me. So yeah, I think that looks great. Thank you, Donna. And then come back up. And I just noticed, I don't think it makes any difference, but it's on a different panel. So I don't think it looks any different. Yes, she does. She has some great cards. And you can just, she's got the patterns there, you can just download them. She does have some good ideas too. I've got quite a few of hers, like, you can print it out. She has a PDF. And you can print it out. I've got to stuff. And some things I do change around because I wanted a smaller edge on these. So then I cut it differently. So I wrote it by the side there. But yeah, she has some terrific, unusual as well. Yep. What's her name? It's Laura Strange, I think it is, or she has a Facebook page. She has 2 pages. So she has the one where you can get all the downloads from, and you can't put any, like I did a card a while back. I think it was one of those big ones that opened up. And one of the ladies asked me for who did it. And I tagged the person's name and the video and put it in, and she deleted it, and she said to me, "You're not allowed to put video links in. They're quite happy to text you and ask what it was, then you can send it back, but you can't put it on the site." That's the one. Creative Gems. Yes, very much so. Thanks for that, Sue. I knew the Laura, and it's Strengths. I don't know how she says it, but she's in Brisbane too. So who's? I haven't seen that one, Tanya. Oh, that's good. Oh, I have to have a look at that one, Tanya, too. Very good. Anyway, I better chuff off and open some more boxes. So thank you, ladies, so much for being with me and putting your input on our card. Yeah, you need to tweak. Yeah, I find that too. So I hope you have a fabulous day. enjoy what's left. I think we're going to get a storm. It's getting quite dark over there. So enjoy. I'm going now to unpack some more boxes and see what I can find. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate everyone who pops in. Yes, I will look at that and I'll write it down when I've finished. See you, Sheila. So, yeah. So have a great day. And I will catch up with you. I'll be here tomorrow with another card at 10:30. So the unboxing, yeah. All right, take care. If you're driving on the road, be careful. See you later. Bye.